World Cup 2026 is already in full motion, and at this point, there's always something happening. One day it's a surprise result, and the next day everyone's talking about a different match, and the tournament just keeps moving. But there's interesting to watch alongside all of that is how many crypto projects have started building services around major sporting events. A few years ago, that would have sounded unusual. Today, not so much. Blockchain tools are showing up in more places than ever before, and football is becoming part of that trend as well. Anyway, I've spent the better part of the last decade working with crypto products, testing different networks, exchanges, and Web3 applications. So when I came across a platform built specifically around World Cup match predictions, I figured it was worth taking a closer look. And before getting into any of the details, I'll just walk through the process exactly as it appears on the screen. So starting here on the home page, the first step is connecting a wallet. Here's several supported options available, nothing complicated. I'll use the wallet that's already part of my regular setup. All right, connection successful. My wallet address is showing at the top now, so everything appears to be working normally. It opens access to the tournament dashboard. Right away, I can see the full list of fixtures. Upcoming matches are grouped together, completed matches are listed separately, and there are filters available to sort everything a little more efficiently. Okay, for this demonstration, I'll open one of the games that's scheduled in the near future. The teams are displayed here. Below that, I can see the available prediction outcomes. Each option has its own multiplier, and those values update as activity changes across the platform. Further down, there's an extended list of additional prediction categories. I'll select one of the available outcomes and continue from there, and then move over to the calculation section. Here I can choose which token I'd like to use, enter the amount, and the platform immediately updates the projected figures. So everything looks correct. I confirm the transaction. Okay, protocol begins processing the request. And a few seconds later, my transaction is finalized. So now the position appears inside the dashboard, and once the match reaches its result, the information connected to that position updates automatically, and any resulting balance changes are reflected directly in the connected wallet. After that, the same process can be repeated across the remaining fixtures, selecting another match, choosing a prediction, and following the tournament as new games are played. Alright, so after going through everything from beginning to end, the part I appreciate most is how familiar the workflow feels. The wallet handles authentication, the blockchain handles verification, and the platform keeps everything organized in one place. There's no need to jump between multiple services to keep track of what's happening. I also noticed support for several wallets that most crypto users already know. MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Kraken. That makes the onboarding process feel pretty natural. And honestly, that's something the crypto industry has improved a lot over the years. Older platforms often required a lot of extra steps. Now, most applications are moving towards simpler interfaces and more straightforward interactions. And from a usability standpoint, that's probably one of the biggest improvements. So while the World Cup remains the main attraction here, it's interesting to see how Web3 technology continues finding practical use cases around events that already attract a global audience. Football keeps getting more digital, crypto tools keep becoming easier to use, and platforms like this sit right where those two worlds start overlapping.